Okay. Welcome everybody to the last general meeting of the year.
What's the last meeting of the year period? We're not going to, there won't be
True.
any, we won't be meet again until the first week of January.
Yep. So this is the Ortelius general meeting, December 14th. Let me go ahead and share my screen and get to the meeting minutes. So just you know, last week, it seems such like a long time ago. We had our visionary summit, and that was, I thought, a huge success. Thanks to Sergio, our Twitch jockey, for making that run so smoothly. We've definitely improved upon from time to time. Every time we do this, we get better. Thank you to everybody that presented. Those were some great topics that we covered. And also, we gave out some new badges, and congratulations again to those people that got new badges. So on that, Tracy, did you want to just fill in some details, like where it's going after this? Is it on YouTube though? There's a YouTube playlist or
There
something?
is a YouTube playlist. I think people are getting a little checked out right now, so I'm going to start pushing. I'll push mine, which was, you know, what we did for the end of the year, and then starting in January, I'll start social networking everybody else's, maybe like one a month, or I'll do a couple a month, so we have plenty of content to stretch for the next 6 months. And I'm going to send an email out to everybody who did do one of the presentations, letting them know that a good way to kind of expand on their reach would be to also do a blog around it. But I'm not going to, I'm not going to push anything until the first of the year. I feel like things get kind of lost.
Right. Great.
But it was great content for getting the year started.
Perfect. There is, if you are interested, this Thursday, I believe 8 a.m. Mountain Time, is going to be the Ortelius office hours with Sergio, Sime, and Sasha, I believe. Karam, are you on that one as well? Basically, it's a year in a review is what they're calling it.
And this, what time is it on Thursday? Do you know?
8 a.m. MST.
Okay. I'll make sure and push that out on our network and send an email out to everybody.
So dropping in that, this is gonna be my first time on it, so I don't know if it's 100%. Oh, Sime's here. Sime, can you explain office hours this Thursday?
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. We will have a theme that we have an Ortelius year in review, like what we've done throughout this year, what are the newest members of the team have joined the team, and what they have done in the community, how we are able to help the new folks joining the Ortelius community. So also Steve will go through a walkboard of the Ortelius dashboard, what are the new things come popping up in this year. So we have a year in review in this agenda for the office hour, so people can be able to understand what we are going for in 2022.
So I'm going to send you my TOC presentation, because it's got a lot of there's a lot of good data in there about what we've done. What it doesn't have, I'll send you both the PowerPoint from the TOC and my closing discussion PowerPoint. Because what the TOC doesn't have are all the badges that people got, and that gives you a sense of what people were able to complete.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. That's great.
And use whatever you need out of any of it. It's totally open.
Absolutely. We are planning this for me and Sergio were talking about that we want to overview of the Ortelius dashboard. Like we don't have that knowledge of what Ortelius dashboard does, what are the services in there. So we have planned this out and then we have a visionary come up, then we can lay it out this kind of thing. But this is actually we talk about many things during the office hour GR interview, but we talk about Ortelius dashboard and that if that's a good starting point for the people who join us in 2022.
It is a good starting point, and I think the discussion around what we're going to really push with with GitOps and the transitive microservices relationships. I think those are going to be two really important topics as well.
Yes,
And,
absolutely, absolutely.
And Simon, is that on Twitch or YouTube Live or both?
Yes, I have talked to Sergio. I try to convince him to do it on the LinkedIn Live because LinkedIn has a wonderful following. We try to do it on the LinkedIn Live. Might be we can skip Twitch or YouTube because we think about how LinkedIn experience we can get it. Because a lot of the folks, like all of my connections who work with the different microservices environment, they always go to the LinkedIn for these kind of stuff. So we try to test out how LinkedIn behave and what are the audience we get from, because I think that's going to be an exponential growth for our Ortelius LinkedIn page. Plus, we can get a better reviews of who the people join us on that LinkedIn Live.
Nice. All right, perfect. Well, let me know if you need, if you reach out to me if you need anything before Thursday.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. And I talked to Sergio previously that we have done the visionary previously, and it's been a wonderful session. I think we can do more these of session. Like I'm thinking about we can do a GitOps day or some kind of a GitOps session that we're done with the microservice visionary. It's around not going to be very long, but when we can shrink down to the 2 hours or 1 hour and 30 minutes just to grab people who are working in the GitOps world, and they tell us about what they are working at this moment of time and what we are doing with Ortelius and the GitOps day. So me and Sergio will definitely try to get in touch on these kind of things in 2022. We can done a smaller session on the GitOps on a specific topic in the cloud native ecosystem.
Right, perfect, awesome. Well, thank you for working on that. I know it's a huge lift to get these sessions going and figuring out new technology. And I know LinkedIn never cooperates. So
I think we could, Sergio and I worked on it. I think that we figured out how to, he has control now, but I don't know how clean it was.
Well, we'll find out on Thursday.
So we're going to do it. So my understanding that is we're going to do it through LinkedIn Live then. I wonder if we should test it again.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. So Sergio tell me that he's tested out and LinkedIn is going to work with him, but we can do the multi-stream, like at the same time we can LinkedIn Live, Twitch and YouTube, or might be few other platforms. So he's thinking about if we can do the LinkedIn Live, we can have to skip the other Twitch and YouTube because it don't have some kind of setup going on. So I try to convince him we go for the LinkedIn Live. We want to have an experience of what LinkedIn Live can bring us, because in the next year we try to do LinkedIn is a very active platform, very active communities there. So we try to test LinkedIn in this office hour.
Okay.
Perfect. I will circle around and touch base with Sergio just to make sure he has everything that he needs to get that going.
So I know this is a silly question. So when I post it, I should tell people to go to our LinkedIn channel? Is that how that works?
Yes, I think I've asked Sergio to prepare out some LinkedIn, some banner for us so we can circulate in our own social handles that we are going live in LinkedIn for this Thursday, and we talk about Ortelius vision.
I will get that done for you this morning.
Yes, absolutely. Then I will circulate that on our Ortelius plus my own LinkedIn account.
Okay.
Perfect. Thanks again on that. So the other thing, kind of just bring up to speed, we're still trying to wrap up the service catalog piece. We last week we made some really good progress around the installer. What we're running into now that we're in a hybrid microservices world, we needed a single installer, and there is Artifact Hub .io that allows us to create basically a Helm chart repo that people will actually go to and be able to download Ortelius. So just to give you like a little preview, we're not quite all there and polished, but we're getting closer. We got over some major hurdles. So this is what happens when you type in Ortelius. You're able to see all the different charts that we can download, and these are getting synced automatically with all our different repos that we have out there. So we had what we were trying to figure out was how to basically consolidate all of our charts into a single chart and make it an easy way for everybody to work and do that basically single command install of Ortelius into Kubernetes now. So that's happening. Like I said, we're like 90% there. Just have to do some cleanup on that front. I am also adding some additional data in for the service catalog, so we can do some additional testing. One of the things I am adding in is more of the stuff that's coming from the like the CI process. So one of the things I've done is I'm basically updating our microservices cloud build files to go ahead, and when we check in our demo code, that it actually goes over and populates. So you can see now we have more data coming across. We're loading in the README and the licenses and stuff like that as part of the microservices. Once I get this done, if I'll probably reach out to help, ask for help to get these changes pushed over to all the other microservices for the demo, the hipster store demo. There's like, I think 12 or 13 services that we'll want to bring in and get new data pumped into them. So that's kind of that's happening there, which is nice. So if you're interested in testing, please definitely come in and go to the Ortelius.io and sign up. And even if you just poke around, that helps a lot. So go ahead and do your sign up, and you'll be able to log in then as part of that process. And what ends up happening is you get your own like project to play around with. And like some things I found yesterday, like the container registry is not coming across for some reason. So I have to open an issue on that. The service owner, those things I have to make sure that they're getting populated as well. So it's just like some little verification that we need to utilize as part of that process. So that's kind of what I had on my list. Tracy, did you have anything from your side?
No, just everybody have a awesome holiday. We're going to take the next 2 weeks off. We'll be busy next January, so everybody get some downtime, I'm sure. And we will have Steve. You probably should be the one to drive the first board meeting of the year.
Oh yes. So on the board meeting for the new members, we do have a couple little housekeeping things that we need to do. We should adopt a new code of conduct. There's a 2.1 version code of conduct that's out there that we should adopt. I think we're at like 1.8 or something like that. Just to get, they changed the wording on that to deal with what happens like with meetups and things like that as part of code of conduct. So that'll be one of the things that we need to look at. Also, we have our Azure account. Our free Azure credits are going to be running out, and we'll need to approach the Linux Foundation or the CD Foundation to give us a new place to a new playground, basically. The other thing that I found is Oracle has a new cloud offering now. And we may be able to get free credits out of Oracle as part of their cloud offering. They're trying, Oracle, last time I talked to them, they're trying to unseat, I believe, Google to be, Google and Oracle are going back and forth between 3 and 4 in the cloud world. So we may be able to find some free credits there. So if anybody knows any like links or contacts at any of the cloud providers for open source credits, please pass that along to me. It just helps us be able to do other things instead of spending money on compute time. Alrighty, that's all I had. Anybody else have anything? Did I miss anything? Alrighty. Well, everybody have a. Oh, go ahead, sir.
When are we going to announce the new, let's say, the chair of the ambassador and governance board, and how the elections happen?
So Tracy, when are you gonna or when or how are you gonna announce the new board and all that stuff?
I'm sorry, I thought I already did. I did it on December 8th.
So I think Siddharth, I think that was already pushed out as part of the.
Yeah, we did it as part of the December 8th event. We announced the board. Syme is our new committee chair for the outreach. Sergio is our new chair for the champions. But I'll put together a proper blog and push that out. And again, I'll do that January. But we did officially announce it as part of the.
I was aware of. I just making sharing it on our Ortelius platforms, maybe LinkedIn, Twitter, or your regular email that comes from Deploy Hub.
I'll do that. I'll put a proper blog together, so it's and then I'll send it out. Okay. Thanks for pointing out that it's not clear.
Yeah, and we'll probably have to. I don't remember if the CD Foundation is having one more meeting this year, the board meeting or not. Or are they done?
I don't know.
Yeah, we'll make sure that our new board gets passed over to the CD Foundation so they know who our new folks are. Anything else? All right, everybody. Don't work too hard between now and the new year.
Definitely.
And if you're bored, you can work hard on Ortelius.
Yes, testing. We need testing.
All right, everybody take care.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Have a new year.
See ya.
Have a nice new year, everyone.
You too.
All right, bye.